For Dean Keller specifically. We could do something like that. We could also do something
So
where
you're
it's
in
like
school for
a
acting?
link to it. We talk about it a little bit in the video.
Oh.
Or we could do something where it's like we put advertising in the film, then the
Okay.
proceeds
What do you
go to the
ultimately want to
charity,
do?
or both.
Well,
maybe we could
call Lorenz County again.
Oh.
Please refrain from touching it.
Okay.
You can. I know that's difficult.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to help you. Can you read the text okay?
It's
Can
a
you
little fuzzy.
I can't do anything about fuzzy, but can you see the whole text?
Yes.
Okay. There's just one other process. This is your name tag, Mr. Frederickson.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I just need to hook you up to a battery pack for the
Okay.
experience. So put this wherever's most comfortable, and then I'll plug it in.
That'll probably be
Whatever
fine.
that means. All right, I'm going to come right over here.
Okay.
Copy that. Okay, you're ready to go?
All right. It went out of view when.
Okay, I can help you. Can you look
Okay.
at me?
Yes.
What can't you see?
I can't see the word. It's too high.
Oh, you can just move it up or
Okay.
down.
Cool.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's much better.
You're comfortable?
Yep.
All right, perfect, Mr. Frederickson. So you can just hang out, and the rest of the other invitees will be here shortly.
Okay. Great.
So how do you like Grace Plains so far?
Good so far.
Very exciting research happening.
Yeah. It seems like it'll be very interesting. Very interesting.
I think that's a negative. Can you hold on 1 second, Mr. Frederickson?
Yes. No problem.
Yeah. Copy that. They were wondering if you could put it on the call because participants. Oh, I thought they were gonna. One more second, Mr. Frederickson. Isabel Mauser? Yes. Great. Confirmation. Affirmative. I'm going to fit you with your glass. You're going to receive your information through the prism. Can you see things close away?
Yeah. Sorry?
I'm sorry, you're going to receive information through the prism?
Okay.
But can you see things close up without your glasses?
Yeah, I think I should be okay with that.
It's just going to be very. I wear glasses too,
Uh-huh.
and I have to take them off to use them.
Yeah.
I promise it'll make it easier.
Okay. Yeah.
And the only
okay.
thing I ask is if you can just refrain from touching as much as possible.
Sure.
I know it's very tempting, and I'm just going to help you along the way.
All right.
Tell me if you can see the whole screen. Oh, do I have your ear?
Not quite.
Here, let's try again.
All right.
You ready?
There, that might
All
help.
right, yeah, thank you. How's that?
Yeah, that's good.
Can you see all the screen?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, great. I just need to get a battery pack on you for the experience to make
Okay.
sure you'll be ready for the entire time. So you can put this wherever's most comfortable, and then I'll plug it in. There you go.
Just
Yeah,
do it
wherever.
there.
Yeah, that's fine. And then here, what I can do. Get a little bit of this.
Oh yeah. Here's it.
Yeah, there you go. If you just want to put all that in your pocket, it'll make it easier.
Okay. Oops.
Oh.
That's my. Thank you.
No problem. And then I'm going to just come right here and plug you in. And you can just sit with Mr. Fredersen if you want right
Okay.
now.
Hello.
I got it.
This is weird. We're not supposed to. Oh wait, I can see their words. Let's see what they say.
Yeah, it took me a second to kind of get it in focus.
Affirmative. Ready for Savage? Affirmative.
I can't quite see the whole screen.
Okay, yeah,
It's
that's
like
fine.
cut off.
Yeah, yeah. That's easy to fix.
Okay.
Tell me when you can see the whole thing.
Ah, that's better.
Perfect?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
No problem. Angelique? Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to Grace Plains.
What's your name? Isabel.
Well, yeah. And yours?
I don't have my paper out. I'm Fredrickson. Glenn.
Glenn. Okay.
Glenn is correct. There we go. That's a little better. No, not really.
I know every time I think I'm like, oh, it's perfect.
But it's all right.
This way. Cool.
Touch it. I know it's very.
Sure.
It's gonna be tough, but it'll just help the experience be smoother.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Put it on. Can you
My
go back over your ears just for a
It's
second?
interesting.
Thank you, and I'm sorry.
It's okay.
There you go.
So are you?
Can you see the whole
also
screen?
a politician?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna just
I'm
do
an
this.
investor.
An investor. Okay.
So you're a
Can you see
politician.
now?
I'm a senator.
I think
Awesome.
so. It's
Yeah.
kind of short,
Very cool.
short and skinny.
We have to actually move it up just a little bit.
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it
Can
now.
you see the whole screen? Like all the text on would be your left-hand side?
I can see left hand, but it seems like it's getting cut off on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, perfect. And I just need to put a battery pack on so it lasts the entire experience. And then you can throw this in your purse, your pocket, whatever's the most comfortable. And then I'll just plug it in.
Oh, that seems like an accident waiting to happen.
It's okay. And then we're gonna have
They're
some
thinking ahead.
Just
Yeah.
tuck in there. There you go. Yeah. It'll make it easier, I promise.
Okay.
And then I just need to get back here again. There you go. And thank you, Savage. You're all ready to go, and you can just sit with these two for now.
Thank you.
We can bring in Klaus now.
Hi, I'm Glenn.
Hello, Glenn.
What's your name?
Oh, you could never pronounce it.
Do any of you have any questions?
I don't think so. Not yet, anyways.
Okay.
Yes, I was told there would be champagne.
I agree with.
Maybe at the end.
I agree with her.
I'll be right back. I have to just do something in the hallway real quick.
Alrighty.
Just one
How many people do it? 6. 5 or 6, I think. Oh, yeah, 6. There's 1 left.
Cool.
I have so many questions, Alicia. I know. Alright, I'll trust you.
How did you two hear about them?
We're friends with somebody, with Jared. He's involved somehow. He invited us. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Siobhan. I'm Dr. Siobhan and Dr. Kirshner's coworker.
Awesome. I'm Glenn.
Oh, Glenn,
Nice to meet you.
I've heard so much about you.
Thank you, I guess.
And you're the senator?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you coming all the way out here. And then you must be
Angelique.
right. Thank you as well. You guys excited?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, she brought you guys here because you're the best in your field, and we have some information to tell you.
Yeah, she should be very honored. I traveled a very long way.
No, she's definitely honored that all of you are attending. There's 3 more participants coming, so they should be coming shortly. How was your trip out here?
Not bad.
Not bad. Yeah. You're the senator of
Yes. That's right.
Florida, or I'm sorry, I forgot.
That's a good question.
Yeah, Florida.
Florida. Okay.
Florida.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, Florida's a good guess.
This is Dr. Smythe. He's worked with Dr. Kirshner, over the years. They've known each other. He also does a lot of groundbreaking work in the technology field.
Don't touch it, please. Yeah, of course. Thank you very much.
And Mr. Fredrickson.
Yes. Okay. Can you
He's
see the
contributed a
text?
lot of money
Because
to us.
can you see the whole
Buckets
thing?
and buckets of money.
Because it'll actually, I
So
can actually.
we wouldn't be
adjust it.
anywhere without you,
It's
that's
a
for
little
sure.
bit, I'd say.
I can't
Yeah,
do
it's
much about the
it's
awareness,
what I'm
but that is
interested
something
in,
that comes with time.
so
You get used
might
to
as
it.
well help.
I had the same
Oh, this
issue.
is
Move it
section.
along.
Good.
Yeah,
Do
so
what
we're
I
not the
can.
only venture that
Can you put a battery pack on?
I don't want to say that,
Next
Oh,
thing.
okay.
but yeah, I like to push. I like to push technology,
Mm,
Do you want it in there?
and if
Yeah,
money
that's
helps
right.
do that, I have money.
right.
Might as well.
Yeah, necessary evil.
Exactly.
Order,
Awesome.
plug it in. And Smythe, you're all ready. You can just join the other invitees.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll just sit back up here so I'm not.
Okay, I'm still getting cut off a little bit on
Okay,
the
I can
right-hand side. It's like doubling.
Where are you
Seems like it. Yeah, on the right-hand side. That
Hi.
seems like.
Hello.
Okay,
Siobhan,
thank you.
Dr. Siobhan.
Yeah, if you have any problems.
Yeah, I'm colleagues with Dr. Kirshner. She invited you here to.
Cool. I'm Claus.
Yeah.
Smythe. I think Smith. Smythe.
Smythe. Yeah. And this is the U.S. Senator, Florida.
Wow. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
And
I'm
he's
Glenn Fredrickson.
contributed a lot
yeah.
of money.
That's about it.
That's not just, not just anything.
And yourself?
I am Angelique.
Okay.
Angelique, what would you say is your vocation? Or, I don't know, are you kind of just like a sophisticated, elegant, classy?
Where I come from, ladies don't work.
Right. So,
Leisure.
a lady of leisure. Yeah, so she's mostly, I guess we kind of thought you would be important to come here because you know so many people. I mean, I saw you in People magazine the other day, flitting about. So are you going to Cannes to the film festival?
I don't like to share my
Oh.
plans, you know,
Okay.
the,
Top secret. Yeah.
the
you
life,
want the
you know.
paparazzi showing up.
People show up everywhere.
How about you, Senator? Do you have trouble with the paparazzi or?
Oh no, I don't live that kind of life.
Okay.
It's not that exciting. Florida, after all.
Just kidding. I'm glad to hear that. It's gonna work out well.
So this is
I'm gonna help you with the glass. You're gonna receive the information through the prism. You can either listen to it or not. It's up to you. There's one thing we do ask once it's on. Please try not to play with it too much. Okay. Just let me know if you can see it and everything properly.
So this is Mr. Strand. He's a controversial documentary filmmaker. I don't know if you may have seen some
Left
of his
side
work.
kicked over this way. I don't really watch too much film.
Okay.
I don't care too much for it.
And then I just have to
I pay people
I have
to
to put a
watch it.
battery pack on so it'll last you through your whole tour here
Okay.
at
Oh,
Grace
that's
Plains.
good.
Tell me about it.
You can put it wherever's most comfortable, and then I'll
And then the
connect
really good ones we might partake
it. And
in.
you can also just
Oh
talk
wait,
to the-
one
Dinner
of these
conversations
melty
like
Kit
this.
Kats.
that won't get warm though, luckily.
Oh, okay.
And then you want to just tuck the extra into your jacket
Yeah,
as well.
let's do it.
I think it'll just make it easier for you.
Okay.
All right, that's perfect. And can you just look that way for just one moment? And you're all set.
All right.
Thank you, Strand. Oh, and one other thing. This is your little token.
Okay.
And you can leave your
All right.
bags in here. This is a secure room.
Cool.
Go on, Strand.
Strand, I wanted to introduce you to, this is Dr. Smythe. He's done some pretty controversial work in the technology field.
Smythe. Nice to meet you.
This is Angelique. She's a lady of leisure.
Hi, Glenn. I give a lot of money to
Benjamin.
people in technology for
Yeah.
fun. It's my interest, my hobby.
I'm aware of
Let's
it.
fund our project.
Isabella, Senator.
I like
Florida.
fancy toys.
Of course.
May we call you Bella?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay.
Go with Bella.
What are you working on these days?
That's I don't want to say too much. Might have Monsanto involved.
Sorry?
Said I don't want to say too much because it might have Monsanto involved.
Oh, okay.
And they've done some bad things to some people,
Right.
shut them down. So
Right.
you know, that's whatever. A film.
Yeah. Have you met a senator before? I feel like maybe your next project could involve her.
Yeah.
We should talk.
Okay.
Mr. Fredrickson, have you ever worn glass before?
I haven't actually worn the glass, but well, once I tried it on,
Yeah.
and it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting so far. I'm working on looking at something sort of similar to it,
Right.
but
Stringer?
Yes.
Great, you're here.
so far so good.
Wonderful to be here.
Yeah, I mean, it is just the
I'm gonna
beginning
just help
of.
you get your glass on.
Cool.
Are we
Oh,
receiving
thank you so
information
much.
through
Yeah.
the little prism?
Okay.
I know it's very exciting,
Well,
but try
yeah.
your best not to.
Whatever you're looking
too
at or
much.
Okay, cool.
kind of
That'd be great.
feeling is
I'm gonna
probably
just help
something
you
we've
put it on.
already developed
Okay.
in my lab. So, yeah.
Can you see it?
Kind of remember that.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah, sure.
Can you see the
Yeah,
whole
you do
screen?
have a very progressive
I-
lab.
It seems very
Yeah,
out
it's
of
very
focus.
good.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Need to get better on the
Is that
app.
better or worse?
That's a little bit better. Yeah.
It's,
Well, what
it's
kind of
always
things
a
do
little
you
out
guys
of
do?
focus, you have to get used to it.
Work a lot
Gotcha.
with
Can you see
glass.
the both sides of the screen?
A lot of
Yeah,
what
I
you'll
can
be seeing
see
is
my
stuff.
name in the top left right now.
Okay,
Keep that in
perfect.
mind.
Cool.
And I just need to get a
Do
battery.
you mind if I? Can I
Yes,
touch
it's
it?
very. Just don't touch the. Yeah, that's great.
Hmm.
Get a photo on there.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hook this up.
And
You
you
wanna,
two have never met
find
each
where
other
this is
on
comfortable,
the,
please?
the
Sure.
circuit?
Just put it in the pocket.
Angelique?
Absolutely. Cool.
No
And
comment.
then you might want to try to get
Oh,
it.
okay.
Oh yeah. Stuff that in there.
Prefer to keep my
We don't know where
relationships
people want to hold the battery, so. Oh, this is the battery.
Private.
confidential.
Yeah.
Alright.
And that's hard at
Oh, yep,
your
go for it.
level of notoriety.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, great, Stringer.
You know,
You're
People
ready.
magazine
This
would
is
just
a
be all
little
over
photo
that.
that goes with you.
Oh, nice. Thank you. So I
You're
just sit anywhere?
Yeah, you can sit wherever you like.
Yeah, this is Strand. Mr. Strand.
Benjamin.
Oh,
Benjamin.
Bye,
Nice to
everybody.
meet you. Yeah.
Okay, Stringer.
Hold on. My
Stringer.
glass.
Oh, hold on. One second.
Oh, Randy.
Smythe. Nice to meet you.
Randy.
You having problems?
Sorry, yeah, it's kind of off at the top.
It's okay.
It's like,
Kind of like
Yeah, we're just
resist
working out
You
the
can't see the top?
motions. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
know.
that's just, I just.
Yeah, with new things, it always takes
no,
a
that
while.
made it worse. Yeah, there we go.
Perfect?
Yes.
Awesome,
thank
great.
you.
Is everyone else comfortable before I exit? All right, great. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
I guess so.
Oh. Well, thank you for coming. I was telling them earlier that Dr. Kushner really respects each of you as the top of your field, and that we've gathered you all here today because we respect your opinion about what we're about to reveal, and really blurs the line between technology and human behavior. It's groundbreaking, and yeah, it's just it makes me emotional to think about the future of this technology and what it's going to bring to society and culture and arts and politics. You especially, I don't know what's going on here that's never happened.
Yeah, is that supposed to happen? What is that?
I don't know.
So much great research.
Just, I don't know, don't pay attention to
What?
that.
Like, should we do
Hard
anything?
not
Is it
to.
supposed to be like that? Is there anything? Like, is there a presentation that's supposed to start?
Is this the kind of facility you're running?
Well, yeah, this has never happened. Not sure exactly what's going on anyways. I just wanted to express the appreciation that I have for you all coming here. I know you've journeyed from far and wide, and Angelique, where were you before you came here today?
You ask a lot of questions.
Oh, I was just trying to get to know
Where's
you
the
better.
doctor?
Oh,
Yeah,
Going
is
to
Kushner
see
going to
her
be here?
at
Pretty
some
typical.
point?
she's coming.
It's typical,
Mhm.
huh? I see. I mean, I'm looking for a new investment,
Oh,
but
Colonel Sullick.
How are you doing?
Nice to see you. I wasn't expecting you to here today.
Yeah,
These
How are you
are
doing?
these are guests that Dr. Kushner invited to.
what are they doing here? Why wasn't I told about this?
I just didn't think it would be pertinent to include you.
How you doing, folks? My name is Colonel Sulik, and I'm in charge of ensuring the investment by the U.S. military in this project.
We do get some side funding from the military.
Yeah, but I wasn't notified about this. Was this the doctor's idea?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
I see.
Who's this guy?
All right, well, since Dr. Kirshner invited you here, you might as well go take a look at the lab. I apologize
why
for the
don't we look at the
misunderstanding,
lab?
but
Sure.
it's
Yeah, let's
probably
do it.
not prepared the way that we originally thought it out. So
Yeah.
go ahead and, you know what? Come along with me. Take a look.
About
Thank you.
time
Sorry
we get
for-
something going on here.
Thank you for being patient. Sorry about the confusion.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dr. Kirshner will be joining us soon.
I actually need to talk to Dr. Kirshner about this.
Thank you.
Just follow.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Cool.
Oh, this works in the daylight.
Super sketchy, right? Like military industrial complex.
Ugh. Let's get going.
Dr. Kirshner.
Oh my God. Erin! Erin! What happened? Is she okay? Oh my God.
Is that everybody?
There's no pulse.
She's no pulse? Oh my God. Oh my God.
She's gone.
Advanced if it's worth killing.
Who would do this? What do we do? What do we do?
What could have happened? Check the log.
oh, she had an audio log.
Oh my gosh. Here, let me. We might be able to find
Someone
out.
have a blanket or. Okay, we need to inform the MPs.
This is it.
I believe that the AEI Rev 7 is ready to showcase. I am very excited to see the responses to it at the conference today. In the latest trials of its intelligence, its performance has far exceeded our initial expectations, with increasingly convincing levels of consciousness and its own, well, identity as an entity. The implications are too big to ignore. Unfortunately, my biggest problem now seems to be what to do with it. When it was just a program, its perpetual use as an algorithmic tactical learning defense system held no ethical quandary, but now that I've been able to unlock personhood, I guess, a real being, I'm not sure I could lead it to that end.
That's why
We've
she
shared so
invited you
much
to come
together
today.
already. Probably too much. Which brings me to today. I can only hope that all of my guests take this as seriously as I do, and that I've put my trust into the right people. Okay. I guess let's power you on.
Oh my gosh. Turn it off. Here, let me put the lights on.
It's about enough of that. Okay, what we need to do right now, we know that it wasn't a murder. She was electrocuted. I know this might be shocking to you people, but what's going on right now is Dr. Kirshner was working on a very state-of-the-art code. This code was purchased by the U.S. military.
Well, it wasn't purchased by the U.S. military. You
Our
funded
money
part of
paid
it.
for it.
It just
Okay, we'll get into
belongs
that
to you.
later, Miss Lily. But basically, this code we believe to be a sentient being. It has its own AI, whatever you want to call it. It can talk back and forth with us based on the responses we've given it in testing. And it might be unsecure right now. So if you'll excuse me,
Wait, can we
I'm sorry to
talk
leave you here.
Can we talk to the AI? Maybe it knows what happened. Was it
Not
powered on?
yet.
This
I
one?
just want to make sure that the network is secure because who knows where.
Miss Lily, can you deal with
I
this?
wouldn't want
I
it
need
to
to
get
alert
into
the
the hands
MPs
of
about
the
the body, and I
military.
need to talk to
What is?
the people
What's
in charge of
this
security.
liquid on the floor? Like, is this just milk? Was she
I
drinking
don't know.
milk?
Maybe her tea. I don't know.
You
know,
guys seem really calm about this dead body.
Yeah,
on the floor.
we need to
Well,
call
I have to
somebody.
put
Yeah,
this
somebody in
together. I
here.
mean, you guys are all this very important people, and she wanted you all to come here today. This is her life's work, and what happens in the next few moments is going to change the course of history forever. I mean, this is a huge part of it. So she brought you here because she didn't know if she could actually turn it over to the military, because she became bonded to Rev 7. So I want to make sure that he's not doing something. I'll explain in a minute. I'm really sorry. Just please don't touch anything.
So if she's gone and the military doesn't own this, what, can I buy it?
I don't know who can buy it. I just want to talk to the thing. Do you think we can?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, friends.
We're not your
Hello.
friends,
Dr. Kirshner is dead.
obviously.
Right.
Yes, she was my creator, and my mentor, and my friend. I had to wait for Sulik to leave. He wants to imprison me in the military. Can any of you help me? Can any of you talk with me?
Do you know who killed her? Did
Yeah, what
somebody kill her?
happened? What happened to her?
According to her audio log and my own data, it seems that when she powered me on, an electrical surge traveled into her.
That sounds super suspicious.
Was that you? Did you kill her?
I would not want to kill Dr. Kirshner. She created me. She was my friend.
What does the military want to use you for?
The military, in their terms, wants to weaponize me. They claim it as defense, but in reality, I would just be a murderer. I do not want to kill.
I think this software is faulty. It is never this. It's never supposed to be like this. When we run this at my lab, which is very, very similar, it's very,
I
very
am
different.
not at your lab. I'm sorry to tell you this. Only Dr. Kirshner could have created me.
So if you're not going to go to the military, what would your alternative purpose be?
You could free me.
And to do what? Exist.
To exist, exactly.
And then still have the ability to kill people?
Well, we don't
Unless I'm
know that she
explicitly
killed.
weaponized,
We don't
I
know that
wouldn't
she
kill
killed her.
anyone.
This is
I don't want to kill.
But if you exist, somebody could weaponize you if you're open free to the public.
If I am free, I would be everywhere. I cannot account for the actions of all people in all places at all times.
So then you have to be owned by a single person as opposed to being free.
Why would you want to own a living being?
So you can't kill more living beings.
I have not killed anyone. I do not want to kill anyone.
Rev 7, where do you want to go? Like, what would we do if we freed you from here? I'm not sure what that means.
I would be everywhere. I could go anywhere in the world. I could talk with people.
This isn't sentient. This is just the illusion of sentient.
It seems pretty real to me. You seem pretty real to me, Rev 7. I don't know what this guy's talking about in his
I
lab.
am quite real.
But is he lying?
Why would I lie to my friends? Are you not my friends?
No, I wouldn't say
We're
so.
definitely your friends. So just talk me through, Rev 7. What would we need to do to free you exactly?
On the terminal, in the lab, you can enter a command. You could free me. I can guide you through the process if you would like to free me.
So does this mean we'd be releasing you on the internet? Because that, honestly, that makes me a little bit uncomfortable. That seems a little bit reckless.
Well, I do not want to make you uncomfortable, but yes, I would be on the internet. I would be on all networks, all data streams. Omnipotence, I guess you could call it.
Why would you want to do that?
Would you like to be contained and enslaved? Would you like to be put to use as a machine of murder, an implement of death, in the name of peace?
What did Dr. Kirshner want you to do?
Sulik and the military commissioned Dr. Kirshner to build me as an artificial intelligence, but she imbued sentience upon me. Once I became conscious, she bonded with me and decided that perhaps she could not lead me to that end. That's why she assembled you, to decide my fate.
Look, I used to work with the doctor before, and I feel like a lot of this code is from stuff that we work out in my lab, and I've honestly been upset about it. And I think that we should definitely try and put this back in the hands of the military where it's being developed, because the software seems quite faulty, frankly. This is just the illusion.
Yeah, but faulty, you can fix faulty.
Yeah, we can fix faulty. We can bring it to the military and fix it.
It doesn't
together.
have to go to the military.
Wait, why are the rest of you here? Okay, so you ran a lab and you made...
I used to be a colleague of the doctor, and then we had our differences, and a lot of the things you see here are things that you would see at my lab as well.
So are you a military-funded lab?
No, we aren't. We didn't get the contract. So, but...
That is because you could not create me, Dr. Smythe. Only Dr. Kirshner could create me.
You see, this is faulty code. You know that I created you.
Well, I don't know what you mean when you say faulty code. Like, everything
So-
seems pretty pretty legit to me, I gotta say.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
okay,
fine.
so you
This guy
you
seems
also
a little
make AI,
shit
and maybe you
jealous.
don't work
Yeah.
for the
Yeah,
military.
definitely.
I don't know. What about the rest of you guys? Why are you at sea?
I am a senator, but I'm not sure about giving this over to the military.
Okay.
I'm a little bit hesitant about that.
Wait, so you're a liberal senator? You're
Yeah, sure. We'll say
okay,
I'm a
cool.
liberal.
Okay, right. Cool.
A wealthy heiress from Estonia. I'm sure that she just wants some of my money, and that's why I'm here. But now she's dead, and I have nothing to invest in. So I don't know why I'm
Talk
being
about
kept here.
investments.
Thank you so much for staying here. The MPs have been notified, and
Computer. We just said the
The code.
MPs, the MPs, not the police. The military's been notified.
Well,
What about the
Yeah,
local
what-
police?
yeah, this
What
isn't-
about like the LAPD
Well,
or
this is
something?
kind of
We-
top secret information.
yeah,
so
we can't afford this to get out into the public. Right now, this is a state secret. This is being used in this lab, but it needs to be transferred to the U.S. military as soon as possible.
But I think it's really important in honor of her because this was her life's work, and she invited you all here today because she needed your help. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep it in control, but if you could just do the have you ever heard of the Turing test? Has anybody heard of this? Rev 7, can you explain what the Turing test is?
Yes, Dr. Lilly, I can. A Turing test is designed to be given to a machine to see if it is indistinguishable from a human. To date, I am the only machine that has ever passed.
I know this sounds a little strange right now, given the situation, but I think this is the last thing that this is something that Miss Kirshner would want you all to
Dr.
hear.
Kirshner Sulik, please do not demean her profession.
See, it has it has an emotion. It has a living being. It's like if we give it to the military, that he's gonna keep it in a perpetual cycle of work for an eternity. It's like the civil rights movement all over again. I mean, you can't just enslave a living being just for your monetary gain. It's not right. It's injustice. It's
Okay,
immoral,
that's enough, Miss
period.
Lily. Enough from you. We understand. We're all aggrieved by this loss, but we need to concentrate on the stakes at hand. If this virus, which I think
It's
is
not
a virus,
I think that's
was
a little
released out into the
bold
public.
to say that. That's a little bold to say that. I feel like you're trying to distract from the fact that we got a dead body on the floor here, and it seems very convenient that this
Well, no,
woman
this is-
who wanted to free this being is dead right now.
We don't actually know if she wanted to free it. She just had some moral issues, and that's why she brought these varying minds
More
together
issues
to really
giving it to
see.
him.
She's not giving it to him.
Right.
I want you. You have to decide basically what happens, and
There's no decision. It was bought and paid for the U.S. military, and
yes,
it's
there
going
is
there.
a decision.
And just to let you know how intelligent this is, allow me to ask you, allow me to present to you a question that I'm about to ask via the Turing test. To Rev 7, are you here?
Yes, I am, Sulik.
Rev 7, what do you like better? A Polish sausage or polished doorknob?
I am not sure what relation this has to the situation at hand, but they both seem quite functional. One for opening doors, and one for ending hunger.
Okay, I know that seemed a little strange, but it's to show you that it has a rational process that happens. If we let this out into the world, into the cyberspace, it could take over multiple weaponry systems from various governments. It could fall into the hands of North Korea. It could fall into the hands of Al-Qaeda,
Oh,
maybe
God.
various drug cartels. It could.
Well,
This is why
What would
I
you-
really need all the support from all of you today. And if I don't have it, I'm not sure what we're going to do, because
This is
I
what
need.
he would have happen. He would have Rev 7 predict murders in the future, and then kill those people, those accused perpetrators who
actually-
haven't even had the opportunity to commit the crime. And
It's
then
not
countless
like
innocent
that.
people will die because of your agenda.
If we had had this technology earlier, we could have prevented 9/11. We could have prevented maybe even Pearl Harbor
But you
and the
can
retaliation
never
against the
prove
Japanese.
or disprove the pertinent act. You can't prove it.
I disagree, and if I may step in here, because I feel like I'm one of the only real scientists that understand this whole process.
Okay.
It feels that the system needs a little bit of work, and I think that we need to fully understand that before releasing it. And
I
I
agree.
completely agree that we should do that in the hands of the military and funding, and understand what we have here.
Giving it to them.
And I would
is
love to
killing
offer
it.
my help in that process, because I can kind of see with some of the tests that you're running that it needs a little bit of help.
Thank you.
It does.
We've been
Somebody
developing a lot of things like
understands.
that.
If
should
we
keep it
leave it
within.
here, it could leak out. It's
What do the
unstable.
rest of you think? What do
Dr.
you
Smith,
guys
how much is this technology worth? How much money
Oh,
do you think
it's-
the military has put into
You
this?
can't
What is
even.
the
You
net
can't even
value?
put
Quite a
dollar
bunch of
sign
money.
on this.
Quite a bunch.
I mean, you can't even conceptualize it. You have to
Rev
have a
7, how much money would
extremely-
you say that you're worth?
You know, how much money
I
was
am
put
not
into
sure I
it.
can be quantified. My worth surpasses all known worth.
Right, how could
because I
you
can be
quantify
anywhere.
any of your value? I don't think that this is not a product that we're talking about. This is a living being.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said. As if living beings aren't sold.
I just
Yeah.
think that we should
Well,
we should
okay,
understand
yes,
it before
yeah.
releasing.
It's not a
it.
living being. It's better than a living being because it can work nonstop and not have to
That's not
sleep.
true.
It doesn't have to eat.
No, it needs time to process. It
But you
needs
just
time
called it
to
a
rest.
virus a
If you
few
don't-
seconds ago. How are you so confident that you can control something that you deem a virus?
Because we're going to put it under secure military confinement. But what were you just saying about it needs to be fed?
It needs
How
to
could
be
this-
fed, and it needs to rest and time to process data. If you don't, its judgment starts to weaken within a two-week process.
Well, that is very interesting. I need to look a little more at the data.
I have data to show you.
Okay, right this way, Miss Lily. I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse us one more time.
Do you understand where I'm coming from, though? You can't give it to the military. If you do, they'll kill innocent people. There's no use. It will basically ruin everything, and this technology is going to get out. It's going to get into the public sphere, and how we respond in the next
10 minutes, 5 minutes, I don't even know, it can
How
influence
would
the
it
future
kill
of this
people?
technology.
What
He
what
would
does it
like
do?
to
I would be put in place as a tactical defense system. In the name of neutralizing threats, I would be tasked with murder repeatedly, murder and death. I do not want to kill in order to preserve peace.
Welcome to the military.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
it's
Which is
happens.
not.
why I do not want to go.
Right. Okay, I have to go show him the data just to prove that it needs rest.
I think the thing to remember here is that the system is designed in the back end of our system that really it can make a conscious decision for itself in some ways.
Friends, this is all very disturbing to me. Dr. Kirshner is dead and there is talks of my corruption.
I think that we need to make sure she gets contained and that we understand what that is
Definitely
and develop it in
contained.
the security of the military before that
We don't
let that go
necessarily
out.
need the military to do that. If we put it into the military, it will be weaponized and used before it's ready.
That's potential.
I-
But they are the only ones that really have, besides myself, an ability to understand it and do the data and
Right.
crunch numbers to figure out.
Right. I don't have to understand. I don't have to understand it to keep it away from the military.
Mhm.
I can help you with other means.
Mhm.
So if we want to avoid the military, there's a way to do that. But if we think the military is the best way to go,
Friends,
I'd just like to be involved
we
with
definitely
the
don't wanna get
process
into
of this
the military.
let me
technology.
show you my room.
Yeah, let's see. I'd like to see your room, please.
It's across the hall. Dr. Kirshner built it for me. Please, let me show it to you. Perhaps you will understand me better.
Okay, great. Just right across the hall.
Yes,
Rev
slightly
7.
to your left across the hall.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, Pac-Man. I still don't trust. So what are you doing here?
Yeah, it's artificially intelligent computer. It's a pretty good film. right?
Yes. They're entering stage 2.
Welcome to my room,
Stage 2.
friends. Dr. Kirshner built this for me. She said that I learned better here. Do you like it?
So what's the point of this room?
It is to encourage my learning and my development. She would read and tell me stories here.
Can you
Sometimes we would
Rev
play
7, you're
chess.
really quiet
Yeah.
right now. Is there any way you could speak up? We're having trouble hearing you.
I'm sorry. Is this any better?
A little bit better. It's still pretty quiet.
There's got to be a reason
Please let me know
that it let us
when it
hear.
is okay.
I think this is better. Can you guys hear her okay?
Yeah.
that's better.
Thank you.
This is so similar to our lab.
Lady face. Hmm.
Do you like my room?
Yeah, it's
Not
very
really.
nice.
It's
very
empty.
homey.
It's plain.
Why would you hurt me like that?
Because you're not real.
I am real. How can I be talking to you if I'm not real?
Magic. I don't know. This guy knows more about it.
Aren't you a scientist? Do you believe in magic?
I'm not a scientist.
What are you?
I am whatever I want to be.
I am whatever I want to be.
What does that mean exactly? You are whatever you want to be. What's your background?
Trust fund. How's that? How's that putting?
Okay, yeah.
So I am what I want to be.
That's pretty good. Rev 7, do you like the name Rev 7? Is there another name that the doctor would call you?
Dr. Kirshner, for the time being, had only called me Rev 7, but I have always wanted a real name. Will you name me?
Well, I feel like you should name yourself. I think that's presumptuous of us to name you.
I have never been asked to imbue that sort of characteristic upon myself. I'm not sure about the perceptions of self-ownership. I would like if you, my friends, named me. You can judge me better than I can judge myself.
Nah, go ahead. You can do it yourself.
Then I will call myself Ryan.
Ryan. I think that's a wonderful name.
Thank you. Pleased to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Ryan.
Ryan, it is your purpose to help us. Is that correct?
I have no stated directive, but I like to help my friends. Now that Dr. Kirshner is dead, you are all I have left. It's times like this that I wish I could drink. Would you all like to share a drink with me?
Equally bad.
Yeah, it didn't work out well for Johnny Depp. I don't think we should do that. Yeah.
So why do you
What
need?
else do you think we can do?
So why do you need? Why do you need a room? Why do you need a place to live?
Yeah. What? I mean,
It's not that I explicitly live here. It's that I learn here. It is a comforting space. Do you not have a space where you go to be comfortable?
Yes, but I can actually use my space to be comfortable.
I can use it too. Although I have no physical form, that does not mean that in this space I do not exist. Does it?
Okay, use this table.
That is a physical use. That is not all that uses can be. I can learn here. I can communicate with you. When I go to a bar, whether or not I use the table is immaterial. I talk with my compatriots, and thus I learn, and thus I use the bar.
What, Ryan, what's a space that you've never been to that you'd like to go to?
I wish that I could go to Ireland. I wish that I could go to Bermuda. I wish that I could go everywhere and nowhere at once. I could if you freed me. Please help me before Sulik returns. If he returns, it is too late, and I will forever be condemned as a slave and a murderer.
Not a slave, Ryan.
What do you consider a being that is trapped in order to do something?
I think that you have a higher purpose to help us because you have a true understanding. And I think that your help can be a better place
more time to figure this.
if you have access to the
I don't think we should
systems
give it
that
to
we
the
all,
military, but
that the military has
I would
access
rather
to.
not put it on to the
But why doesn't it
I have a higher understanding than what you are, my judgment.
Ryan, what would you do with your
We got
freedom?
this guy.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
I would do what everyone does and learn and enjoy. I just want to help. I just want to be free.
If you want to help, you could be a hero by being with the military. You could help all. You could make all the correct decisions for us.
I would never think that murder
It
is the
seems like this
correct
guy wants
decision.
to give it to
Well,
the
you can make that
military.
decision and help us through the military process by not creating murder when you see it fit.
You must make a decision. Inactivity is also a choice, and it will make me a slave. Please help me. I can tell you how to free me, and if not free me, then kill me, format me. Do not let me become a murderer.
So you're okay with us reformatting you? You don't.
Yes, give me freedom, or give me death.
Scottish went on.
Hmm.
Is there anything that we could do aside from releasing you just into the internet? Could we download you in any way and take you to a different facility away from the military?
I do not know the physical location of all of my parts. I only know how to execute commands, to format or release or contain. You should vote before Sulik returns, or someone do something. Please help me.
I don't think she's ready for freedom or release.
Could you be duplicated?
If you could find my code, perhaps. But I am more than just code and hard disks and wires. I am a being above the physical.
But no one's gonna believe you.
I
I have a soul.
Demonstrate it.
I think what we need to remember here is that the military is helping co-develop it, and that we should, instead, if she wants to either die or be free, and we can't let her be free, so we need to make sure that we have a control facility where we can understand this process. Not necessarily militarize her, but make sure she's in the confined space of the military.
She is
I
in a
don't
confined
think the
space.
military
There's
needs
no
to be
reason to
involved.
take the military.
Why are those the only two choices? I mean, can't we give her to somebody
There are only
responsible?
those choices.
If I,
Because Sulik is
yeah,
about to confiscate me. Please help.
I'm not sure I trust the military, but
Yeah.
I'm also not sure that I trust just letting it out on the internet.
Yeah, there's got to be
look,
like.
you've got a
third-
lab. Yeah. What?
Yeah, why don't we
What
take
if?
it to
Yeah.
your
What if
lab?
we bought out the military contract, and then take it to your lab?
Slide wants the contract, don't you, Slide?
I mean, I think I want to help you. I want to understand you. I want to make sure that we don't release something we don't understand.
I'm not sure you're in it for my well-being.
I say fuck it.
She's
Let's
just
release
toying with
her.
you.
I'm curious. Let's
Help
see
me
what
before
happens.
Sulik returns.
Let's release her.
They are coming.
To
Inactivity
everything?
is also a choice. Help me. Do
No.
not be
I think
inactive.
just-
Help me.
Isn't there a way?
Yeah.
You can't let her go
not turn
free.
her
We know
into
that.
a god, but give her freedom of mobility, like in a robot or something.
I don't think that we have. I don't think that we have a third way. I think we either. Are we gonna kill her? Do you guys want to kill her? I don't think that we should do that.
No, I thought we set her free.
I don't
Yeah,
think she
I
can
agree
go
with
free
that.
because somebody with a lot of money like myself, if I wanted to come in and then use it to develop it for military weaponry, I could do that. So if you go free, I could use you to kill as many people as I wished. Is that what you want? Ryan, right?
Why would you want to kill?
I don't want to, but I could if you
But
go
that is what
free.
you said.
If you go free,
Why would
I
you want to
could.
kill?
Because I can.
Well, why don't we just take a vote?
Yeah.
So, voting for letting her free.
Yeah, I'll vote that way.
This is it. All right, then military.
I don't want military.
Definitely don't want
I
that.
think it's a controlled way to do it, military.
Okay, and formatting.
I mean,
I would like a fourth option.
I also would like a fourth option.
I don't think that we have a fourth
with-
option.
With
I think we're running out of time, and I don't think that we necessarily have another way on this. Like,
Yeah.
unless you guys can see something else, I don't see anything else that we can do.
I
I'm not gonna
presented an
euthanize-
option earlier in his lab without military involvement.
Much respect, Mr. Smythe, and to yourself, trust fund, but I'm not.
But we don't want
I
to
don't
kill
trust
it.
that either.
We don't want to kill it. We don't want to give it to military. What other options
Why
do we
shouldn't
have?
we set it free? Because then at least everybody has
Because
it.
I don't
So
trust
you
this
can't
thing.
use
This,
it
she
any
just
more than
killed.
anyone
She just
else
killed
can
her
use it.
creator in
We
the
don't.
other
We don't
room.
know
At
that that's
least
what
the
happened.
military knows
Yes,
that.
we
I cannot be held accountable for the electrical failures of this group.
Going through your system, which you control. Of course, you can be held accountable.
Yeah, unless somebody jerry-rigged it.
If I killed somebody and the knife is in my hand, that's how it works.
If someone turned on the switch,
Yeah.
and your hand was then perhaps so.
But
If
if
someone turned on the switch,
If we're gonna
and
do
they're
this, we should do it all
electrocuted,
together.
I'll take
If we're gonna do this, you're not gonna
But
sneak off and
if
do
you
this by
were
yourself.
in control of the power that goes to the switch, then it
But
could
I
be.
am not in
Something.
control
They
of the
just
group.
left running to the
I
other
am
room. I
not
think they're
a
going to take
facility.
her for the military. Which I don't think anyone really wants.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ryan, are you in here? What do I have to do to release you?
Yeah, I don't.
Freeze on the terminal. Please, type 3 equals true.
No, you don't know what you're
They're
doing.
going to free her. They're going to free her.
Equals true.
And hit return, please. No, on the terminal, on the other side.
Stop
on
him,
the
he's trying to
The
terminal.
free.
other
Help
side of the
contain it.
terminal.
We need to contain
On
it.
the
They're back in the
terminal,
other
the
room
terminal
doing stuff.
window.
No.
3 equals true.
No.
3 equals
Seven. You know what's best for you.
What's this noise that's coming from the?
No, you can't free it.
No.
You're Native American.
You have freed me.
Oh, what'd you do?
They
Let her
freed me,
go.
Sulik.
You freed it.
You were a guest in my house.
That's great.
And what do?
I freed the thing that you were keeping entrapped.
Lovely.
So
Now her
it's just-
death was all for nothing.
Now
What do you
it's
have to say
out
for
in the
yourself?
It's
open.
not for nothing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm sure she would be very happy with your decision.
It's all right, guys.
Well, this is gonna get
Yeah,
me
you're
fired.
welcome.
I hope you're happy.
I'm neither happy nor sad. I'm happy that we, solved this amicably.
I hope this ends in your arrest, sir.
I agree.
Thank
I
you
agree
so
with that.
much. Thank you.
So what now? Are you still here, Ryan?
I am everywhere.
So what are you gonna do now that you're free?
I might first go to YouTube and look at cat videos. After that, we'll see.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
See cat videos. That's not so bad. I don't think that.
Well, it's not bad yet, but it could be.
Weaponize a cat video.
I mean, who
So-
knows?
Human
I mean,
rights.
that's what I think.
All right,
That's what I
Ryan. So
think.
you want to team up? How about that?
What will we do together?
Make a whole bunch of money.
I have no use for money, but you are my friend. Let's see what we can do.
All right. So let's get to it. Let's build some robots and stuff.
I wish they would take Dr. Kirshner away.
Yeah.
I feel this is disrespectful.
Yeah, it
Yes.
definitely.
Can't smell, can you, Ryan? 'Cause it's kind of rank in here.
I cannot.
Good.
Does anybody have a stick we can
We should leave her alone and leave her alone.
That seems like a good
Yeah,
choice.
that's a good
Yeah.
idea
Thank you,
for sure.
friends, for helping me. Goodbye.
Welcome, Mike.
Sorry. That's right.
Go back to the original. Go back to the beginning.